In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 life-changing books you should read in 2021. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren and I'm a magician and mind reader, and if you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button for more magic, psychology and life tips. Nobody can deny the power of a good book, and as we head into 2021, I've collected a list of 4 books that I believe can help you improve and change your future. Each in their own way brings across a powerful message that has the potential to change how you redesign your life. And the first book is The Obstacle is the Way, The Ancient Art of Turning Adversity to Advantage by Ryan Holiday. The book is inspired and rooted in the practical philosophy of Stoicism. Ryan Holiday shows us how some of the most successful people in history, from John D. Rockefeller to Amelia Earhart to Steve Jobs, and how they have applied Stoicism to overcome difficult or even impossible situations. Their embrace of these principles ultimately mattered more than their natural intelligence, talents or luck. Ryan structures the book around the 3 interconnected disciplines required to overcome any obstacle: perception, action and will. And there's an incredible amount of knowledge packed into these 200 pages. So if you're feeling frustrated, demoralised or stuck in a rut, this book can help you turn your problems into your biggest advantages. And along the way, it will inspire you with dozens of true stories of the greats from every age and era. Ryan Holiday, through the lens of Stoicism, gives us a framework to turn our greatest challenges into our greatest opportunities. And with all the books in this video, you can find the affiliated link below, which just means if you do purchase these books, and I think you should, I get a little back from Amazon. And the second book is Happy: Why More or Less Everything is Absolutely Fine by Derren Brown. Now, as a magician and mind reader, I've been hugely influenced by the work of Derren Brown. It's what got me into performing magic and pursuing the study of psychology. However, this book is a little bit different, and in Happy, Darren delves into what makes us truly happy. He explores changing concepts of happiness from the surprising modern wisdoms of the Stoics and Epicureans in classic times right up until today, when the self-help industry has attempted to claim happiness as its own. He shows how many of the self-help suggested routes to happiness and success, such as positive thinking, self-belief and setting goals, can be disastrous to follow and indeed actually cause anxiety. Darren entreats us to live a more considered life. Rather than to try to change things that are out of our control, he advocates changing our own attitudes to remove sources of frustration. The happiest among us are those who have learned to stop worrying about the things they can't control. This book has some great advice from ancient philosophers, giving a modern twist. I think it's a great book with practical modern examples of Stoic practice. Though I have to be honest and say that some of the concepts and arguments are a little bit hard to grasp, and some sentences need to be read several times to be completely understood. But if you really want to make changes and be happier, my tip is to take notes when reading and listening to this, and read around the subject to get the depth of knowledge required for such an important topic. I would definitely be reading and listening to this book again. Interestingly, since I last read this book, Derren Brown has released A Little Happier, which condenses the lessons of Happy into 17 mini chapters, each one challenging us to think differently, so as to overcome anxiety in a difficult world. If you don't want a heavy read, I would suggest giving the shorter version a shot. Third on the list is The Code of the Extraordinary Mind: 10 Unconventional Laws to Redefine Your Life and Succeed on Your Own Terms by Vishen Lakhiani. This is a thought-provoking book that challenges the reader to break the mould and escape from the rules of society. Vishen explores how certain ideas imposed by society in our formative years can limit one's thinking, and how our views of the world can be distorted by these ideas. He talks about how we can learn to identify such limiting ideas and replace them with empowering ones. The information is framed in a very user-friendly way. However, honestly, I did struggle with the unnecessary sort of self-promotion and name-dropping a little bit, because it did distract from the ideas that Vishen puts forward. That said, I would still recommend reading this book, and do check out mindvalley.com, which I do realise is an unnecessary promotion. Last but definitely not least is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, and this is probably my favourite on this list. and is essentially about how small actions executed consistently can lead to hugely successful results, both in business and in life. The Compound Effect is a book that gives you practical everyday steps to create real changes in your life. Darren wrote this book as a guide on how to take ownership of your own life through the small decisions you make on a daily basis. The Compound Effect will show you the importance of habits, influences, and the power of momentum to achieve your goals. Choices become behaviours, repeated behaviours become habits, and habits dictate our outcomes. I have recommended this book before on this channel and it gets my highest recommendation. I definitely will be rereading this in January. It's a great one to revisit periodically. I recommend the audio version, which is read by the author. It's motivating and inspiring. Now, 3 out of the 4 books I haven't read, but have instead listened to them through Audible. And this is a great way to use your commute time and to consume the content. Now, if you would like to do the same, I've teamed up with Audible to offer you a free 30-day trial, which gets you a book to listen to completely free. The link for this can be found in the description below, along with the links for the physical books. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do let me know about your book recommendations for 2021 in the comments down below. And if you have read any of the books I mentioned, I would also love to hear your thoughts. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to press that subscribe button, because I look forward to seeing you all next week.